Summerland. Tell us what we're doing, Marissa.
We're heading to the annual event held on one day only, and it always sells out, so we're very fortunate to have scored some tickets. But it is the Kettle Valley Grand Sommelier Express. So they serve you wine from various wineries on the Bottleneck wine trail here in Summerland. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it with lots of wine tasting and scenery. And it's a real steam train. It's still operating on a piece of railway that is known as the Kettle Valley Railway. All other locations in BC, they've torn up the railway and it's now like a hiking, biking trail. So this is the only original track here in BC. And one of the things amazing is I'm going on to that.
This is a lot of information. Okay, so we'll continue learning more on the trip. Woo! We decided to stop at Sage Hills Winery. Look at this beautiful view of the Okanagan Lake and their vineyard. Woo! This is amazing. It really is. Okay, here we go. Just finished the tasting, and they have a nice little patio wine bar area, so we decided to come down, have a little charcuterie. They have a lot of options to cheeses that we went with are from Upper Bench, which is in between Penticton and Naramata. Really great winery. They have a lot of really good wines, and they do their own cheese as well. So we're going to dig into this. Grey Baby, which is over there, is a mixture. It looks like it's blue cheese on the outside, but it's actually quite, it's not blue cheese on the inside. So this is the double cream. It is amazing.
So Taryn, how do you eat your brie?
Usually in the shower crying.
But do you eat it with the rind?
Absolutely. I love the rind. I love the rind on sausages. I love the rind. Rise and what is it? Rise and rind. So
my
I was very surprised to see them here, but once you see them, you gotta get them. They're delicious.
We decided to go the affordable route this time around and stayed at the Summerland Motel. It was clean and had a fridge, a coffee maker, wine glasses, which is a necessity while you're in the Okanagan, and an interesting layout that suits a girl's trip perfectly. The sink was in the common space as opposed to the bathroom. Our only complaint was the sliding door, which we needed to heave into and out of place. It was safe though, with 3 locking components, including the good old stick method. Outside, there are seating areas on the patio and in the spacious yard. You can also head out to the back to cook on one of 2 barbecues. Or they even have a pool that you can spend time and lounge in and soak up some of that Okanagan sunshine. Alternatively, you can stay at the Summerland Resort. It's a little bit more pricey, especially during peak season, and averages about $400 a night with a minimum 3-night stay in July and August. You can rent jet skis, you can walk along the waterfront with your coffee in the morning, and it's a really great spot as there's also an on-site restaurant.
Man of the hour. Every hour. On the hour. Strawberry red wine. It's hard, but definitely, yeah. You're a fruit wine lover. Very good. Giant head.
Kettle Valley Steam Railway.
Yeah, definitely a panna cotta. Definitely a panna cotta. I think we got some rhubarb, some strawberry in there. Everything seasonal. Just such a silky, beautiful. We're skipping to dessert first, so I don't know. Oh, go.
Would you like some?
I'll have the Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, it's really nice. 16-year-old vines, lots of minerality, Alsace style. You know, the Gamay is really nice. We grow 20% of Gamay grapes in the valley. It's really nice and light, lots of fruit on the nose.
Thank you so much. Greata Kitchen. They've got a burger and some grilled squid that we got a video of. Octopus, sorry, I'm used to Richmond, obviously. Here we go. Tender, the perfect amount of chewy. It's like a sweet potato yam puree. A little bit thick. With a little bit of a pesto. That's excellent. Man, that's good. That's really
He's so handsome, isn't he?
breathtaking.
Thank you. Rustic elegance. I don't.
Way to go. It's actually really good. I'd recommend. Yeah, you gotta go after. Yeah, you tried this?
That was like
Wait, you telling us that they were really good.
oh my god, that reminds me.
muscle sauce or something.
Yeah, like it's so. That's so good.
Okay, so
It's I wouldn't say it's curry forward, but it's like
Saffron.
yeah. Okay, thank you. It's so
Yeah.
it's so flavorful. Like the sauce is such a nice deep color. Wow, that is a punch of flavor in your mouth. It reminds me of something. Here, you try it, and you tell me exactly what you think.
That is so good.
It's so good.
I only had the sauce. That's really good.
That's hard to describe.
I know, but it's so familiar.
You know what kind of reminds me of?
It's like coconut curry or something.
Coconut curry. The dumplings are so soft. Just kind of melts in your mouth. It's definitely a saffron sauce though.
Yeah.
Saffron, coconut, really delicious. Something you would find with like mussels.
On a little bit of chopsticks. Fried cauliflower. That was definitely like a sesame seed, like you know those sesame snaps? Chunk of that, but with like spices on it. So this is the fried cauliflower. There's also obviously noodles. I saw some gochujang, shiitake in there. So some mushrooms as well. Maybe it wasn't. Oh yeah, there's a mushroom. The noodles are actually cold, which I wasn't. Well, no, because I make it fresh. So it's more of like a. Oh, there's like 2 different kinds of noodles in here. Is there 3 different kinds of noodles? apples in here. Do you see that? There's a thicker one, a white one, and then a darker one. Is that just me? Never-ending noodles.
So we're at a popular local favorite fruit stand called Granny's, and they serve breakfast. And so we have a freshly made fritter, apple fritter. We've got breakfast sandwiches that they quickly heated up for us, and some coffee. So cheers, cheers. Oh yeah. This is your basic breakfast sandwich. Perfect
It's
to
on
get
a
us started.
ciabatta bun, or you can also get a croissant, but ciabatta bun, they kind of panini press it, nice and crispy. But yeah, breakfast sandwich.
We also scored 2 pies to go. They're strawberry rhubarb, fresh in season. Looks really good. What kind of coffee did you get?
I just got an iced oat latte.
Mine is a maple roche caramel latte with an extra shot of coffee. Whipped cream, of course. Just perfect to get you started on the morning. And especially because most places don't open until 10 for brunch, which drives me insane.
And also last night, when we were done the event, unfortunately there's not a lot of places to go for a drink afterwards.
So we had one in our room.
Yeah. Was it good?
It's so good. So fresh. You know, that's local apples in there. So good.
That's not bite.
Wee little bite.
I love that icing.
So before we head home, we're going to do some more wine tasting, maybe tour the waterfront of Summerland. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's wine time all the time.
History and our story and kind of how we came to be, and then we'll jump into the wines.
Great.
Okay, so our owners, Stephanie and Bernd, they are both from Germany, and on Stephanie's side, she's got 10 generations of grape growing in her family, and Bernd is the 8th consecutive generation of winemaking in his family. So that's where our name comes from, and he is our sole winemaker here. His family, the Schilles family, started making wine in Germany in 1783. And they continued every generation since, and he is like the first generation to kind of leave that old world wine and expand into a different country. So him and Stephanie decided together, like just before 2003, they decided to travel to a lot of different wine regions in the world, try to pick where they're going to kind of start their next journey. And they went to Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, East Coast of the States, and the Okanagan. So they went to some major wine region locations, and out of all these places, they chose the Okanagan, which always makes me super proud being from here. I'm like, yes, they saw the potential in us and what we can do with grapes and wine here. So that was in 2003. They immigrated here, sent all their stuff overseas, and they were in Okanagan Falls first. And they didn't make their wine right away. They just picked those grapes and sold them to other wineries, deliberately trying to ensure that, okay, we made the right choice. They do grow premium quality grapes here, and we can do really great wine. So about 4 years later, they got this property here in Trout Creek. That gave us the warehouse, gave us some more red varieties, and then we started producing our first vintage from that point on. They've been here for 19 years now, and we're still completely family owned and operated. So Baron does the wine, Stephanie runs the show in the wine shop here. They have 3 kids now, and they do come and help us out sometimes as well, which is super nice. Because it is important for them. They learn from their parents, and they want their children to learn from them, just like, how it's been passed along. So it's really, really cool. I love that. So we are a smaller scale winery, but it really is just quality over quantity.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a winery that has beach access and incredible views like this, head to Fitzpatrick at Greata Ranch. We decided to end our girls' trip at 19 Bistro, the restaurant on site, with a classic charcuterie board and the togarashi tuna on a crispy fried rice cake. Can't recommend it enough. What a perfect way to spend a weekend in the Okanagan wine region. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share, we'd really appreciate it.